Sit down, please.
What is it? Oh wait. Today is my birthday. Can you help me to make my birthday special?
I'm not gonna make your birthday video special. This is very serious.
What? Why is it serious?
You're come here because we're gonna have a parole hearing since you're currently spend life behind bars for getting the worst card on behavior card day video.
Oh crap. I didn't know I got the dead meat card. Can you please tell me why I got the worst card?
Well, the reason why you deserve to get the worst card. Because you have committed a huge variety of crimes throughout 2024. Especially you became a serial killer. You convicted of 5 consecutive first-degree murder, child abuse, child endangerment, vandalism, robbery, assault, racism and manslaughter.
Well, the reason why I'm committed these crimes. Since Dora, Caillou, and Little Bill are the biggest troublemakers in my universe. They deserve to be punished.
Silence. None of your excuses. I'm going to tell you why you don't deserve to celebrate your birthday. 1. You still made punishment day videos in 2024 and 2025 alone, which was violated of YouTube services. Because of violence and gore affect the guideline system. Did you know that Comedy World was removed back in 2016 because they were found out so many videos contains child abuse content? GoAnimate cannot tolerate any child abuse content. If you do, you're also convicted of processing child pornography.
Are you kidding me? Punishment days violated YouTube and GoAnimate guidelines and services. I didn't heard that before.
Now you heard what I said. Second, you add too much vulgar languages by using an excessive of the F word and racial slurs. Didn't you know that YouTube cannot be tolerated vulgar languages since 2024? Vulgar languages violated guidelines last year. Your video will get a community guideline strike. Third, on your New Year special, you made the scene where Caillou shows his private part to Boris, which is considered as pedophilia. Fourth, your arrested videos were disturbing because most of your troublemakers were baby show characters, which was partially no longer on broadcast and it's now controversial. And you made the scene where troublemakers get executed was also considered as child abuse because that's violated 8th and 14th Amendment of cruel and unusual punishment. According to their profiles, Little Bill was 14, Caillou was 17 and Dora was 16 at that time, which was under the age of minimum execution requirements. Have you heard of 1972 Furman vs. Georgia and 2005 Roper vs. Simmons before?
I didn't heard these cases before in my life.
I'll explain them right now. Furman vs. Georgia took place back in 1972. A government found out executions over 3 centuries was violated 8th and 14th Amendment. And recorded 159 child under the age of 18 was executed from 1607 to 1972. About 30% were under the age of 15, which was cruel and child abuse. Some of the recorded were age 12 at the time, just the same age as Caillou and Little Bill from Harry Strack back in the late 1700s. And the same age as your version of Little Bill and Dora from 1800 to 1972 also recorded. And because of that, they had violated 8th and 14th Amendment. That's why the government of the state of Georgia suspended the death penalty from 1972 to 1976. 29 years later, a teenager who was the same age as your version of Caillou was sentenced to death in 1994. On March 2005, the U.S. government announced that executing a child under the age of 18 violated 8th and 14th Amendment and abolished the juvenile death penalty. Even though some of the countries like Somalia, Iran, Saudi Arabia and some countries were still legally execute a child under the age of 18. The United Nations is taking responsible to deal with it and help those governments support the U.S. law by stopping juvenile executions. Since they didn't know that it's violated 8th and 14th Amendment of cruel, inhumane and unusual punishment, our planet Earth don't support child abuse. If the Earth's still executing the innocent child, they will be angry and mad. They will start a huge conflict and protests throughout society. If your troublemakers commit murder, just sentence them to life with parole after decades or directly to juvenile hall until the age has been reached for release. And one last thing. Stop executing your troublemakers in the most disturbing ways. Did you make myself clear?
Yes. I heard these 2 cases now. I'm sorry for abusing and torturing my troublemakers. Because I want to let them to be perfect and a great person.
No one should be perfect in this world. You gave them a punishment day at least 5 or 6 times. If you still make punishment day this entire year, you will be executed by lethal injection. Did you make myself clear?
Yes, sir. I'll be a good person. Don't commit crimes and violate the YouTube policies. I will make other content now on.
Are you for real? Tell me the truth now or else you won't be released.
Okay, fine. Yes, I will.
Good. Now your sentence was life in prison. After 30 years, you will be released from this prison. Mind your warning that I gave you. Understand?
Yes, sir. Officer Tom.
Now return to your prison cell and think about what you have done.